On October 11th of 2009, a very weird YouTube video was posted titled, "Hi Walter, I got a new girlfriend today," which has ever since worried a lot of people. The video begins with this man talking to someone named Walter through this video about his new girlfriend.
Hi Walter, I was at the mall today and guess what happened? I met the most wonderful girl.
The first 40 seconds is just him telling Walter about how he met his girlfriend and whatnot. However, when he presents the girl to Walter, things become a bit more eerie.
I know she hates cameras, Walter, but I'm gonna show you her anyway. You ready?
Like I mentioned before, this video was posted back in 2009, but only just recently started gaining popularity. Just to show you how much it blew up, I was able to find an archive of the video from July 18th, 2016. At that time, the video had less than 20,000 views. Today, the video has over 500,000 views. I'm not entirely sure why it's just blowing up now, but I'm assuming it's because recently, a popular YouTuber named Blame It on George posted a video titled Creepy Videos on the Internet No. 7, in which he mentioned this video. Apparently when George found the video only had about 7,000 views, 9 comments, and the guy had only 10 subscribers. Now, like I said, the video has more than 500,000 views, there are over 14,000 comments, and the poster has over 4,000 subscribers. So it's probably safe to say this video blew up as a result of George's video. One of the reasons I was so hesitant to make this video was because it has been very difficult for me to find any information about this video, especially because nearly every other video about this guy has been in Spanish, and translating these videos was not easy for me, so I was only able to understand very little of them. So some of the stuff I'll include in the video will be from some of the Spanish videos, and some of it will be my own observations. We can start out with one of the mysteries of this channel. Who is Walter? We know that the guy who posted this video's name is probably Patrick since it says it in his channel name, but the name Walter appears a lot too. Walter is being addressed in the title of the video, he's being addressed in the channel name, he's being addressed in the description, and Patrick even began this video by addressing Walter.
Hi Walter.
There are no other videos on this channel, and the only other information on it is on the About page. On that page it reads, "My videos to Walter, my friend which cannot seem to find me." So clearly we know that Walter is looking for this guy, and the videos here are supposed to be some type of communication for him. Just a quick speculation off the top of my head, maybe Walter knows the girl in the video, who was kidnapped by Patrick, and that is why Walter's trying to find Patrick. This could be Patrick's way of taunting Walter. Of course, I have no way of actually knowing that, I'm just trying to put a story to the whole thing. If anything, it kinda sounds like the beginning to an ARG or something. Now, I personally believe this video is fake, and here's why. I'll start with the weakest piece of evidence I have for this. The beginning of the video just feels fake and unnatural. Just the way the dude is speaking is like he's trying too hard or something.
We went shopping at JCPenney's and she tried on a lot of clothes. And she ended up buying a whole lot of them, you know what I mean?
I don't know, almost as if it was scripted or something. Now this obviously is a pretty weak point since it doesn't really prove anything. If this is real, then the guy is obviously mentally disturbed, so it does make sense why he might speak unnaturally. And even if it were scripted, that doesn't really prove that it's fake. This is just something that I wanted to point out. A more strong point is that once a jump cut to the basement happens, there's a split second where it sounds like you can hear Patrick saying, "Action," as a signal that the video is beginning. Now, did this prove that it's fake either? Not necessarily. Even if it were real, then I guess it would still be possible that the kidnapper says action since, after all, he is making the video and might want to add some pizzazz to it or something. I still think this is one of the clues building up to the conclusion that this is fake. Finally, however, the girl's reaction in the video is what should make it obvious that this is fake. The girl is a good actress, I definitely think that, but the way she acted does not seem like the way a person who was kidnapped would act. Before Walter opened the door in the basement, it is totally silent. She isn't crying, screaming, speaking, or anything. One would think she would ask who was there or something like that, but instead, she's totally silent. Yet, the second Walter opens the door, you can hear her breathe in, and then start crying for help. Why was she only crying when he opened the door? One might argue that she was crying, but the door was just soundproof. This isn't the case because the door does end up partially closing again. Although it doesn't close entirely, it's very obvious by how vocal her cries are that even if the door were completely shut, they would still be very audible. So that leaves one final question. Who was the girl in the video? There's been a bit of speculation on that, and I found one possibility from a YouTube video posted by a Spanish channel named Creepyphobia. Regardless of the intention of the video or who is in it, it was still pretty interesting, and I'm kind of glad it got the attention it has now. Although it isn't real, the quick twist that the video had did catch me off guard. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the flip side.